Deputies say overnight at a Valrico home, a woman's estranged husband killed her new boyfriend and then apparently lit himself on fire. 10 Tampa Bay's Hannah Deneen is live where this all happened. And Hannah, this neighborhood is still unsettled.
Well, Dave and Emerald, the crime scene tape just taken down in the last few hours. Now investigators covered this neighborhood into the afternoon hours, combing over the crime scene down at the end of the street here. Meanwhile, neighbors who witnessed the commotion during the early morning hours tell me it was shocking to behold.
My cousin called me, lives right behind me, and she said she heard some gunfire shots and stuff. So we all woke up.
Ricky Sewell waking to this scene in Valrico's Arista subdivision.
It was just flaming. I mean, when I walked outside of my house, I walked to the side of it, and then I could see, I thought it was the house was on fire first.
The Hillsborough Sheriff's Office says just before 4 a.m., they got a call from a woman who lives at this home who told them her estranged husband broke in. Dispatch listening as he threatened her new boyfriend.
Here, her husband tell her new boyfriend, "I'm going to kill you," and then here's several gunshots.
Meanwhile, the couple's 12-year-old son making his own 911 plea.
Who's upstairs hiding in a closet, saying that daddy just broke in the house.
Deputies arrive to find the fire outside the home.
They see a vehicle fully engulfed on fire, what they believe to be a male laying also fully engulfed on fire with a firearm a few feet away.
Tonight, the sheriff's office says that charred body likely belonged to 51-year-old Philip Cordova, the estranged husband who they say found out about his wife's new boyfriend last week.
From last Thursday till early this morning, he continues to tell her, texting her and calling her, that he's going to come to her house and take his own life and that he's going to light himself on fire.
Tonight, the sheriff's office tells us that Cordova had no prior criminal history. They also say that those threats he made in the previous days were never reported. Meanwhile, the boyfriend in this situation who was shot and killed early this morning, he has not yet been.
Shalom, call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, that's giving all praise to the Most High. In the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit, double honors to our teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Shalom to 144,000. And real quick, as you heard, man, in this story, you know, it's tragic, but, you know, that's judgment, okay? That's the judgment of Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, this so-called, I don't even want to say it, but, you know, it was an suicide, okay? So I had to say it. I guess I had to say it, right? But, you know, basically, and this happened not too far from where I live, man. You know, this happened basically in my neighborhood. Not in my neighborhood, but not too far from where I live. And this just goes to show you that the Lord, man, He's really the Lord ain't playing, man. Okay, and you people out here in this society that think you can just, you know, go about with this society, it's gonna lead you to death. Okay. So as you heard, you know, the man, he came to his wife's house. Okay, and I can play a little bit of this video.
Good morning, everyone.
I'll play a little bit of this video, but basically he came to his wife's house and killed her new boyfriend. Okay, they was dating for about 3 months, but him and the woman was split up for like 5 years. But you could tell that he was still upset about it. You know, he started making threats, and then he eventually came there, killed the man. You know, caught him in the house with his son in the house. Okay, and then you know, unalived himself. You know, now really, you know, he should have unalived her as too. But it's a good thing that he did it, because then that child would have had no parents, you know. But technically she should have got, you know, sent to the spirit world too. All right, but this just go to show you how wicked this society is, man, and what they allow here, you know. Let's play a little more of this video.
We were on scene at the 2400 block of Drake Elm Terrace in the Arista accounted for. At 3:49 this morning, the emergency call takers receive a phone call from an estranged wife saying that her husband is inside the residence threatening to shoot her new boyfriend. Minutes, probably moments.
And this is why originally, if a woman had a, if a woman was married, she couldn't remarry or deal with anybody else until that man, unless that man passed away. Because, and let's grab it real quick. So lock you out. This video is gonna be a little all over the place, but it says I hate how this is new with the Blue Letter Bible. Now it doesn't want to turn sideways, but whatever. Let me see. Let's go right here. This is yeah. This gonna give you a bunch of other stuff too. Let me just grab it right here. And Salakia, the phone is gonna be a little lopsided. Forgive me. Like I said, this is a new update with the Blue Letter Bible. It doesn't let me turn it sideways, but it says Proverbs chapter 6 verse 34. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in a day of vengeance. And he wasn't sparing that man. Okay, he came there with a purpose to kill that man. And then when he thought about what he told her days ahead of time, when you go into the story, he told her, I'm gonna come there and I'm gonna kill him and then kill myself. I'm gonna set myself on fire. In the house. Pretty much just, that's what he did. He set himself on fire in the car. All right, but he shot that man that his wife was calling her so-called boyfriend. It says, he will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. And you can bet that man was pleading for his life. Please, no, man, please, I didn't know, or whatever he was saying. And they're saying they heard it all over the phone. And the dispatcher heard it all over the phone. Then they heard the shots get fired. And this happened at like 3 o'clock in the morning. All right. Then the guy went into his car, set the car on fire, and I guess shot himself inside the car, or however he went about it. But this just goes to show you that BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is not to be played with, man. And he'll put the spirit of vengeance upon an individual, man. Okay, to take you out. And this is why we, in this truth, we don't deal with women that already have men or have, unsettled dealings with men. That's the first thing you ask, a woman, when you see a woman, you got a man? Because ain't nobody got time for that shit, bro. Okay, and we know that it's wicked, and no man will like no woman, or so like no man will like no other man dealing with the woman that he's been dealing with, especially if he has kids with that woman. Okay, in the NLT it says, for the woman's jealous husband will be furious, and he will show no mercy when he takes vengeance. He will accept no compensation nor be satisfied with a payoff of any size. Right. So the best thing that the best thing that he wanted was for that man to get taken out. Okay. He wanted that individual's life, and he took his life. Okay. 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, man. So that right there go to show you that BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is really turning things up, man. And it's gonna happen more and more, to you women out there that say you don't need a man. Okay. That think that that you have freedom and liberty to go deal with any man, and then what happens when there is no 911? And as you see, the 911 didn't get there soon enough. The cops couldn't get there soon enough. He could have took her ass out too. He could have took her out too, and she should be lucky and grateful that he didn't. All right, but she caused all this. The son being traumatized, the son loses his father. That man who was so-called boyfriend to die, his family got to grieve him now, And a lot of times you may meet these women and they might not even tell you that they got a man. Or she could have said, oh yeah, I got a husband, but we're divorced, and it might have been 5 years ago, but this man still loves that woman, and that's why that's why I brought him to that rage. Let me go over here. Let's go into this word rage. It says rage, madness, insanity, fit of frenzy. So as soon as he found out that his woman was dealing with another man, and she was probably taking his ass through the ringer for child support, alimony, everything, completely ruined his life, destroyed his life. And that's also how this kingdom is so, wicked as hell, man. To allow a woman to destroy a man like that. A man could build up a whole fortune for himself, and then he get with a woman, and all of a sudden, because they get married, and they split, it could be a year later, she take everything or at least half of everything. That's crazy. Okay? And that drives a man crazy. Okay, that drives a man to the point of insanity. It says rashness, foolhardiness, Salakia. Intense or violent emotion. He came under a very intense and violent emotion to the point where he went there to kill, and he had it already in his mind that he was going to kill himself. And when you go into the story, man, let's play some more of this.
Be a better description later. Call takers also receive a phone call from their 12-year-old son, who's upstairs hiding in a closet, saying that daddy just broke in the house, and all he hears is a ton of commotion downstairs. Emergency call takers tell him, stay put where you're safe. At the same time, emergency call takers on the estranged wife's phone hear her husband tell her new boyfriend, I'm going to kill you, and then here's several gunshots. Now here's where the minutes come in. Minutes later, from 3:49 to 3:56, deputies arrive on scene. As they arrive on scene and pull up to the residence, they see a vehicle fully engulfed on fire, what they believe to be a male laying also fully engulfed on fire with a firearm a few feet away. Knowing that they can't help this individual, not knowing who this individual is there still an active shooter situation? These brave deputies continue to forge forward, going inside the house. Once inside the house, they do find our victim, the estranged wife's new boyfriend, shot multiple times. Matter of fact, safe to say, executed. Deputies also at the same time simultaneously continue to clear the residence. They go upstairs to get their hands on this 12-year-old who's, as you could believe, is extremely...
And fair use, fair use. This is from Fox 13 Tampa Bay News. But yeah, man, you get the picture. All right, there's a little more details, but I ain't gonna sit here and play the whole video. I don't have a lot of time anyways. But yeah, you get the picture, man. Okay? It says anger, wrath, fierceness in battle, violence. He came with violence, man. Spirit, passion. He was passionate about what he was doing. They heard him on the phone. He said, "I'm going to kill you." And they said they heard several shots. So he lit that man up, and all because this guy, was trying to get some bucks, man. He found him another man's property, really, because when a man gets a wife, he begetteth a possession. Let's grab that too. Okay, but it says rage, fury, madness, rage, fury. You get the picture, okay? And that's what happened. He got pissed. Okay, he got pissed, and he did what he did. Okay, so let's grab this, man. If a man getteth a wife, he getteth a possession. These women don't understand here. These women don't understand here. They don't fully comprehend it, because Esau has given them this society where they think, oh yeah, they can be independent, this, that, and the third. But really, you belong to a man. The man that you belong to that man. All right, and the man would do anything to keep his possession. Just like you have dogs. Men are very territorial. They mark their territory, and once they feel like their territory is being trampled over, that causes a fight. And that's why the scriptures tell us to not be dealing with no woman that has another man. Okay. So lucky, this is all shooting from the hip. So, and I'm, this phone is, what this app. Let me see. Let's do it like this. So lucky, it's gonna be all over the place, man. Okay. This is Let's do it like this, Salakia. Okay. It says, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 36, verse 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, a pillar of rest. So he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. That means you belong to that man. Where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled, and he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning. And he loved that woman because he married her. Okay, he signed the dotted line. All right, and she more likely was taking him through hell for 5 years, and then to find out she got a new boyfriend. What? Hold up, and he said, "To hell with this. I'm gonna go over there and do what I got to do." Okay, and a lot of you women out there, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble, in these last days, man. Okay. You're going to be in a lot of trouble. You're going to piss a lot of men off. Okay. Whether it be, exes, the father to your children. However you have it, man. Okay. And out of all this, she didn't get arrested. She didn't get in trouble. She just destroyed multiple lives. Not only her child's life, who had to, see his father burning in the front yard, but also, that man's life who she was dealing with, her husband's life, and really her life too. Okay. Proverbs chapter 30, verse 20 says, "Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness." So she don't think she did anything wrong. I can guarantee you that. She feel like she ain't do nothing wrong, but you destroy lives, okay, by going against the ways of Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI. All right. Let me grab this too. Like I said, I'm just shooting from the hip. Salakia. So it says Ecclesiastes chapter 42, verse 13. For from garments cometh the moth, and from women wickedness. Okay. Let me grab this too real quick. What's that precept? Damn, I just had it at the tip of my tongue. Okay. Yep. Lovers. Okay. And I was just watching the video from one of the beloved elders going into these women, and he brought out a good point. Okay. Because he brought out a good point about this old video from back in the day. I'm sure that brothers will remember it. But it was a video of a guy who was live filming himself on Facebook Live, I guess, and he was saying how he had just killed his his girlfriend because she was trying to take his allow him not to see his kids. And he said next he was going to go kill his so-called wife. Okay. He said he was going to kill his wife, so he was outside her door recording. She happened to open the door, and he said, "Oh, the day is the day. The day is the day." Ran in there, and that's all you heard with the video cut was he said, "The day is the day." So the day is coming where you women are going to be in a lot of trouble for all the hell you put these men through. Okay, you don't just get to destroy a man and think that's going to be it's going to be peaches and cream. No, eventually these men going to come looking for your ass. It says Jeremiah chapter 4. Verse 30, "And when thou art spoiled, what wilt thou do? Though thou clothest thyself with crimson, and thou deckest thyself and thou deckest thee with ornaments of gold, though thou rentest thy face with painting," all that makeup on, the jewelry, putting on the red dress, the woman in the red dress. It says, "In vain shalt thou make thyself fair. Thy lovers will despise thee. They will seek thy life." You see? So these men that you women been dealing with, they gonna come back for your life, man. Okay, because you don't put them through hell. Like I said, in certain cases you have destroyed men. It says, "For I have heard," and that's these women now. They'll call the police on you, get you arrested. Now you got a record, and they said how that man didn't have no criminal record. Okay, he didn't have no criminal record, but now he has one because he was dealing with a wicked ass woman. Okay, when now he's in the spirit world actually, but he took that guy with him. It says, "For I have heard a voice as of a woman in travail, and the anguish as of her that bringeth forth her first child." Let me turn this back on, man. It says, "that bewaileth herself, that spreadeth her hands, saying, Woe is me, woe is me." Or it's like a woe is me now, for my soul is weary because of murderers. Now let's grab this in the NLT. This is one of the main points I want to grab. But let's grab it in the NLT. It says, "What are you doing? You who have been plundered, why do you dress up in beautiful clothing and put on gold jewelry? Why do you brighten your eyes with mascara? Your primping will do you no good." Right? These women, what they do, they get heartbroken. They go get dressed up, dolled up to go out and capture another man. It says the allies who were your lovers despise you, all your exes, all the men you've been with. These women have been with thousands of men nowadays. You got women out there that's been with thousands of men, plural. Okay, and they talk about it all on the internet. Hundreds of men and thousands of men. This is ridiculous, right? It says the allies who were your lovers despise you and seek to kill you. So those same men are gonna be seeking to kill you, man. Like I said, this woman got let off easy, because he could have easily took her ass out too. "I hear a cry like that of a woman in labor, the groans of a woman giving birth to her first child. It is beautiful. Jerusalem gasping for breath and crying out, help, I'm being murdered. And that's all you're going to hear in the streets in these last days. Women screaming and hollering, okay, because they're going to be getting, put to death, man, okay? They're going to have a lot of judgment they got to face for all the wickedness and all the evil they have done, okay? Yeah, we in that time, bro. Let me see. Let me grab one more. We in that time, man. It's about to get very, very ugly out here, man. Okay? And you women out there that, that think that you can get one, that you've gotten one over your men, when this place comes crashing down, you coming crashing down with it. Okay? It says, here we go. Let's close out with this right here. It says, this is ridiculous, man. Salakia. Let's bring this back. Let's close out with this right here. This is a quick one in the spirit. I was on my lunch break, so I figured I'll bring this out real quick. The spirit jumped on me. But it says, Micah chapter 7, verse 10, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahawah thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as a mire in the streets. And that's what's coming to you women. Okay? We're gonna watch you get, trampled. It says in the NLT, then my enemies will see that the Lord is on my side. And these women are our enemies on this side, man. It says they will be ashamed that they taunted me, and they'll taunt the hell out of you, saying, so where is the Lord? Where is YAHAWASHI, that power of yours? Because we boast in YAHAWASHI, and these women, they'll use that against you. It says, with mine own eyes I will see their downfall. They will be trampled like mud in the streets. And that's what we about to, witness on a large scale. A lot of you women are going to start getting taken back to the spirit world in the worst way. Okay? These women be having multiple baby daddies, So you'll have a kid with one man and then go get with another man and have some more kids with that man. Got the other man on child support, finna put this new guy on child support. And eventually they're all just gonna come looking for your ass, man. Alright, but that's the point. I pray this has been edifying to the whole elect. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Baba Ball. And on to the next one.